Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video in English, just because I feel like I have a lot of friends that speak English better than Spanish, or that speak English period, that's it. So I decided to do this video in English so that I can get I can make a video for them as well. Today I'm going to be getting ready. I'm gonna be going to my uncle's house just to visit, but I still wanted to do my makeup, you know. I already washed my face. Right now I'm gonna put my moisturizer, which I'm gonna be using this one, the Elf Daily Hydrating Moisturizer, and I'm gonna apply it all over my face. Right now my hair is like I believe 3 days old from that I haven't washed it. So right now I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Extraordinary Clay Dry Shampoo, and I'm just gonna, just so that my hair doesn't look so flat from the top and it doesn't look so I can get rid of some of the oil from my hair. I just massage it all. Okay, so as you can see, it does not leave my hair white, and it leaves it very clean, and like it gave it a little bit more volume, and it doesn't feel greasy anymore. So that's why I love that dry shampoo. So now I'm gonna just put this for my hair so I can put it back. And now I'm gonna put in my contacts because I am blind as hell. So I need to put that on. Okay, so I just put in my contacts and I kind of poke my eyes out a little. For primer, I'm gonna be using the Angel Veil one. And I'm just gonna put it right here in my T-zone, just because that's the area where I get the worst. I get really oily right here. So right now, as you can see, I already did my eyebrows. I used the NYX brow pencil, micro brow pencil in the color Chocolate, and I cleaned them up with the ULTA Full Coverage Liquid Concealer in the color Light Warm. And right now I'm going to be using the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in the color Expresso. And I'm going to be just setting my eyebrows just so they don't move throughout the day. Today I'm going to do something very simple, nothing crazy. But I wanted to try the new e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. I got it yesterday at Walmart, and I got it in the color Medium Peach. And let me tell you that the colors look extremely pale in the packaging. I don't know, this is the one that I usually use from Maybelline. It's the Age Rewind. It's this one, but this one looked extremely pale. Well, maybe it looks kind of similar on the camera, but in person the product inside looks very light, so I don't know if it's gonna oxidize or something, but we're gonna check that out. I'm just gonna do my eyeshadow really fast. I'm gonna be using the Cargo Cosmetics Vintage Escape Eye Palette. This one, I've had this one for years, and it looks like this. Has very nice warm and cool tone colors. So I'm just gonna grab the color Autumn, this one right here, and I'm gonna put it all over my crease, just so that it can have some color in there. like I said, I'm just gonna do something very simple on my eyes, but I'm gonna try to do a bold lip just because I want to get out of my comfort zone. Like I've mentioned before in my other videos, I think that making YouTube videos and making makeup tutorials kind of like forces you to get out of your comfort zone, because I mean, you can't be uploading the same kind of video, you know, because it's gonna be boring, you know. So that's why I'm trying to get out of that and trying to wear lashes more often. I wore lashes for Thanksgiving. What am I saying? I wore lashes for Valentine's Day, which I usually wouldn't do. I would just wear my mascara and just, you know, call it a day. But that day I decided, you know, I'm gonna film this video, so I might as well put on some lashes. So I did. And I have to say that putting on lashes is getting a lot easier, because it was really hard in the beginning to put lashes on. I just couldn't do it. It was always one like coming off, and like the ends were like never stick. So I think it's getting better now, so I'm definitely practicing and getting better at it. So that's all I'm gonna do for right now. I'm just gonna put that color in my crease, and that's it. And you know what I'm gonna do, this palette has this brush right here. It has a angled brush at the end, and then like a shader brush at the other end. So I'm gonna use this color right here, chestnut, and I'm gonna put like a liner, but with that color close to my lash line right here, just so that it doesn't look so, because I have this problem that I feel like my eye looks really small when I don't do this liner. Even though, like I've said before, that I don't do winged liner because I suck at it, so which is another thing that I want to work on. But this is what I'm gonna do for this. So I'm gonna see if I can blend this out really fast, so it doesn't look too harsh. I don't want it to look like a full-on like liner like it would look if you did a winged eyeliner. I just want to look like I just want it to look blended and smooth and soft, not too harsh. And like all these how do you call them, these all these things that I have on my eye are really like, I'm really self-conscious about those, because I feel like they look really gross. That's why I don't do like real close-ups of my makeup, because that just like kind of like kills it, you know. It doesn't look cute. So that's why I try not to. So I'm using the other end of the brush just to smudge it out, so it doesn't look too crazy. Like I said, I don't want it to look too precise either. Okay, I think that's okay. So now I'm just gonna move on to foundation, and I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild stick foundation in the color Buff Beige. And I've been loving this foundation. It is so like, I rarely try foundations that are in stick, and I think this is, well, it's not the first one, because I tried the Maybelline one, but since I stopped using that one a while ago, it didn't, I completely forgot how it felt to use those. But it's really, really convenient to use. It's so easy, and I like it. I have so many baby hairs right here that it's so annoying. I hate it. Even when I do like a high ponytail or something, a bun, whatever, they're always popping out. I can put a whole bunch of gel and it's still, they pop out. I don't know what else to put on it. Okay, so that's it. Now I'm gonna use the concealer, the 16-hour Camo concealer in the color medium peach, and I love the applicator. Look at that, it is so big compared to the one that I told, the review that I did on the Wet n Wild concealer, that it's so tiny and it takes up very little product. This one, I guess I'm thinking I can do both eyes with just this one application of this. And it looks really light, but I don't know, maybe when it's blended out it'll look not as light, but we'll see. I'm gonna use the same sponge to blend this out. And it's really easy to blend this concealer. And I have a lot of fine lines under my eyes, and I want to see how it works with that, because most of my concealer is set in those little lines. Most of them. I mean, I think all of them. So now I'm gonna use my Rimmel. You guys know already. This is the thing that I use I think in every single tutorial I've been using this. So I'm gonna like press this in here and then grab the powder and try to set as tight as possible so that it doesn't crease. Now I'm gonna pour a little bit more just so I can set the rest of my face. I use the same powder for all of my face. So what I'm gonna do right now is spray some of Wet n Wild's 3-in-1 primer water. This one, I'm gonna spray it all over my face just because I don't like the look that it gives when I set my face. It looks really dry and powdery and I don't like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna let it sit there, and I'm gonna use my sponge to set it, like press it in there so it stays looking not powdery, So I'm gonna let it dry a little so that I can move on to the other powders. And now for contouring, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild ColorIcon bronzer in the color Sunset Striptease, and it looks like this. It's kind of like a cool brown, and I'm just going to put it right here on my cheeks. And I usually start from the top of my ear, where my ear is, to the bottom of my mouth, to angle it towards my mouth. So I can assure that I have the same level of contour on both sides, that I don't do one lower than the other and the other one higher. So that's how I measure my contour. Then I just put a little bit here because I have a big ass forehead. now for a highlight, I'm going to be using two, and they're both from Wet n Wild. This one is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the color Golden Flower Crown. This one is a little bit more like golden. And I'm just going to put it where I always... Oh my god, I forgot to put my blush. Oh well, that's how it goes sometimes with makeup. You forget to do some stuff. So like that. Okay, let me put some blush really fast because I'm gonna forget again. This one is the Makeup Revolution. It's because it's broken. The glass thing broke and I don't know how to fix that. So it's the Makeup Revolution, the matte blush in the color Nude, and it looks like this. It does not look nude at all. It looks more like a pinky one. So I'm gonna put it right here on my cheeks, and then I'm gonna apply the other highlighter, which is this one still by Wet n Wild. It's the Mega Glow Highlighting Powder, but this one is in Precious Petals, and this one's more like a pinky tone. So I'm gonna put it the same place where I put the other one, and that's it. And I'm gonna put it some right here on my Cupid's bow, just so that it looks pretty. And what else? I think that's it. I'm gonna... Okay, so now I'm just gonna curl my lashes. And I'm gonna use the Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara by L'Oreal. So now I'm gonna spray some more of this primer water. Oh, this smells so good, guys, so good. And I don't know if I should. I'm gonna go back to the palette, the Cargo palette, and I'm gonna use the color Crisp, which is this one right here, which is a little bit shimmery, and I'm gonna put it in my inner tear duct. I always use my finger, guys, just because it's more like I already have it on, you know, I don't have to go looking for a brush. Now I'm gonna grab the brush and I'm gonna blend this out because I feel like it's a little bit too harsh right here. Like that. Put this sponge again. Okay, now to finish everything off, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick in the color Give Me Mocha, which is kind of matches my shirt. So that's it. Let's go. I don't like over drying them too much because I mean my lips are already pretty big. They're not that small, but I mean they're a good size, so I don't like over drying them. So I think this is good. So I think I'm gonna put on some lashes just because I feel like my eyes still look really small. So let me just go do that, okay? So while my lash glue is drying, I'm gonna do my hair really fast because it's gonna look really gross. I'm gonna put some hairspray. This is the Pantene Air Spray, the level 3, I guess. I'm gonna put a little bit just to see if I can set all my baby hairs into place. Won't be flying. I'm just gonna do a high ponytail, and I'm gonna use a comb. You see how they look? Look at that. Oh my god, it's so annoying. I don't think that's working. So I have to use a really big one because I have a lot of hair and it's really heavy. So, and the little tiny ones will not do the job. So I have to do it like this. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put some gel because that stuff is not doing the job right. So I'm gonna use my tweezers and put this on. So yeah, so this is the finished look, guys. I know that I was all over the place, I was a mess, but I mean, it's all part of the learning process, you know. So I hope you guys liked it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and if you guys prefer me doing English over Spanish, please let me know. I can do that as well, or I can have both, you know. One day, one tutorial in Spanish, one tutorial in English. I can make it work. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye.